I know there's like 1,000 parties going on tonight, but why did you want to stop by the Maxim party tonight?
Well, Maxim is notorious for the food displays, and I'm really a food connoisseur, and I just kind of wanted to see what kind of hors d'oeuvres they were going to have, what kind of punch they were serving, and who was serving it. So that's why I came today.
So you're saying the ladies brought you out?
Yeah, the ladies had a big influence on it. I even brought mine just, right here. But the ladies had a big influence on her too.
Yeah.
So, but honestly, I like what they do at Maxim, and they were kind enough to invite me. So who am I to refuse such a kind invite?
Now, I follow you on Twitter, so I know you've been all around this weekend. What has been your favorite part of the Super Bowl festivities so far?
Well, I did a broadcast. I work with MTV, but I came out here broadcasting for Shade 45, Sirius XM. And in that process, I had an opportunity to sit down with legendary football players like Emmitt Smith, Marcus Allen, Joe Theismann, Thurman Thomas, and then also Cam Newton, MJD. I had a chance to combine my experiences with the old classic, vintage football players with the new up-and-coming players, and we had some great conversation, and we talked about not just football, but pop culture, music. We talked about the kids and everything that's going on in their lives. I grew up playing Little League football, so for me it's like a dream come true. So I think that's been the highlight. I'm good now. I'm rooting for the 49ers. I'm from the Bay. I'm truly a Raiders fan, but since they couldn't make it, I got to go with the Niners. But I just love the environment of, pro football.
And, a city like New Orleans, it's so crazy. What's the craziest thing you've seen out here? Because for me, Bourbon Street was off the chain.
Yeah, Bourbon Street was off the chain, but the best thing about New Orleans or Nolans is the food, So I had a chance to eat a lot of crawfish etouffee, some black and red fish. I spent half my time eating food, the other half in the bathroom. So, it's been a real experience here in New Orleans.
I think everybody's been having that same experience,
Absolutely.
kind of.
You've had it too?
A little bit.
Yeah, and it's warm too when it comes out. So, I don't know if you could, but it's true.
This interview just took a whole different turn.
Yeah.
Now, being that you're a music guy, Beyonce tomorrow, I feel like she's really the main event and the game is just secondary. What are you expecting?
I'm expecting Beyonce to do what Beyonce does. She's a self-proclaimed perfectionist. She had a little turbulence because of the inauguration and singing over that voice track, but people are ridiculous in assuming that woman could not sing that song. Beyonce is in my opinion, of this generation of artists, the greatest entertainer to bless the stage. So the world will be in for a treat, and we are truly privileged that this young lady is going to entertain us during halftime. And I'm as excited about seeing her perform as I am seeing the 49ers win.
And, I know she's been teasing a big announcement at the end of the performance. What do you think that is? I know she's got a world tour called Mrs. Carter.
Carter show. I honestly think that that's part of the big announcement, and that Blue Ivy might be opening up for Beyonce. So that'll be interesting to see.
That would be the most amazing day ever.
I'm joking, okay? Perhaps Jay-Z going out on tour with it. I mean, that's a lot of the speculation that Jay and Beyonce made. Wouldn't that be great, though, as a married couple, to see those two do a world tour?
I'll be there.
I'm kind of thinking that's what it might be. That's why I'm hanging out. So if I bump into Jay, I knew Jay when he was broke, before he had the billions. So I think if I was to ask him, he'll let me know if that was the truth.
Well, that would be amazing. Let's hope that's what she announces. And then lastly, any Super Bowl traditions that you do every year or you have every year?
I typically wear an Oakland Raiders jersey. I have one made, being from Oakland. They made one with my name on it, Sway. I didn't bring it with me because they're not in the Super Bowl, so that's normally what I do. I would open, no matter who's in it. Typically, I would wear it, but I didn't bring it with me because I wasn't sure if I was going to get the tickets, but I did get the tickets. So my Raiders jersey is at home. So I'm just going to pray for the Raiders next year, man. Raiders will be in the bowl game.
They need a quarterback.
We got a quarterback. We'll be all right, Rebecca. Get off me.
I'm a Giants fan, so I can talk a shit.
This interview is over, all right? I talked to Eli. I talked to Victor. They too are Raiders fans. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Okay, what you don't know. Thank you. Go Raiders.
Thank